Hey YouTube, this is Roy. So we're today here at Venus Motorsports. It's Wednesday evening. You can tell it gets a little bit dark and all the lights are on. And Josh is here. It's Cornwell Wednesday. Here's his phone number on the door for those guys that need to place an order. And I think we're going to cover the December Flyer today. So it's supposed to be a good one. So let's come in and find out. We'll let the wife go in first.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Josh?
All right. So Flyers today, right?
Yes. So the viewers are looking forward to that.
Okay, very cool, man. How's everybody doing? You guys doing all right?
Good. So
Good.
Josh, did you have a good Thanksgiving?
I did. It was very boring, which was very nice.
We tell everybody we didn't do nothing special. The wife
Yeah, I
cooked.
wanted to ask you about yours as well.
The wife cooked. We went with the next door neighbors for a little bit, but the wife cooked. We came back quick and just kind of chilled and watched movies.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, honestly. The quiet holidays are always the best holidays, for real.
And we plan to do the same for Christmas. Some people said, do you guys want to come over? And we're like, no, not this year.
Yeah, not really. I don't know. We're not doing much either. I don't know that we're going to travel, and I don't know that we have any family coming down to see us. So we're just going to kind of kick it and enjoy the day. Besides, I got a lot of stuff to do in preparation, a lot of things to build in preparation for Christmas. So I'm going to need that day off.
And
for sure.
We moved to our new place too. She's
cool.
got pictures to hang and a lot of stuff. And we have the car packed because V gave us an opportunity to store some of the stuff that was in the pod here. And then every night we put a little bit, and that's how we've been carrying it.
I got you.
And then we're just going to leave the big...
Slow is smooth, smooth is fast, man.
We'll just leave the big pieces like the curios and stuff for last. We'll probably eliminate it this weekend.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame you, man. Doing it all in one shot just gets really, really old. So I feel you.
When you walked in the shop a couple of months ago, they now started on this section. You know how the wall was ugly?
Yeah.
They started working on this section today.
Awesome.
And so we've been taking bits and pieces from the first time you saw it. And so that way, the web says, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the bits and pieces together so the viewers get to
do
see
a montage.
How everything looked.
Well, cool, man. That is awesome. All right, so I've got the flyer there for you. I'm going to do mine off of the computer here, just so that I'm not getting in the way or anything. If you want to grab that guide, that's December there. If you want to show them what the December flyer looks like there, Mr. Roy.
Okay, is it easier on here, viejita?
Yeah, very well may be. You just take it and set it in the drawer, but it's going to try to close on you there.
Because it's got the, let's see if we can create some type of a table. I don't know if you can, let's see, like this.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so that is the cover of the December flyer for Cornwell Quality Tools. One thing I really like to point out from the very get-go, you look at the top left corner there, the 29-piece Tempest Point mechanics length drill bit set with free drill. Now, those drill bits there, they are amazing. They just, dude, they do work. And you really are getting the drill for free. There's a serious knockdown on price on the drill bits, and then you really are getting the air drill for absolute scot free. That is a fantastic price. If you've needed to update your drill or your drill bits, one or the other, it's a great deal, man. I mean, I highly recommend picking that guy up. I'm glad that it's on the cover because it deserves to be on the cover there. You look right beside it there, we got the mini die grinder combo going for $169.95. Further down the page there, we've got our wrench BOGO deals. So you can either get the metric or the standard sets there. So you're going to get your standard size wrench, and then you're going to get your stubby in those sets there. So definitely take and check those Blue Power wrench sets out. They're a pretty good deal as well. Over on the other side there, we've got our 1/2-inch BOGOs there. Yeah, I mean, very well priced as well. If we can take and move to the next page there.
This right here.
So when they say huge savings on that torque wrench, that 1/2-inch flex head split beam torque wrench, that is a huge savings on that torque wrench. A lot of guys, they've come to prefer the electronic torque angle, but if you don't need to perform angle torques, this split beam is all you need. It's a very nice, hefty product, and I mean, that's what I have. I have a torque angle 3/8, but I'm not a 1/2-inch just because I don't need it. Never needed it. So that's a really great deal on there. We look down below it, the 1,000-pound hydraulic telescoping transmission jack. That's on sale here as well, over $400 off. The screwdriver set's getting an honorable mention there, as our Super Duty 1/2-inch impact wrenches. We got the 4-in-1 brake caliper spreader, very popular tool off of this truck. That's one of the highest moving products that I have on this truck. Those are on sale there. We look down lower, you got your angle wrench set BOGOs going on. You take and you buy the cabinet screwdriver set and you get a free 5-piece utility set there. So that's got your scraper and everything on there. Now keep in mind, you take a look at the handle on there. Those are not able to be hammered on. So they do not have the steel piece at the end of the handle. So just keep that in mind. You look right next to it there. Tire inflator with the camping axe. That is a great deal.
That's a nice axe.
I've sold out of the tire inflators, but this guy right here is the camping axe that comes with the set. And the only reason I have this is because I didn't have any other air gauges to go along with it. But this here is the camping axe that goes with it.
That is very nice.
Yeah.
And it's nice and hefty too.
Yes, it is. Yep. That's a great piece to keep, tucked in between the seats if you need it, or, put it on your emergency go bag or whatever. It's a nice piece there. But that air gauge is very, very cool because as soon as you turn it on, it's going to tell you the air pressure that's available from your hose. So that's a great way to troubleshoot, your air system within your shop. Well, why isn't my impact working? I don't know. Let me take and hook up my air gauge. Oh, I'm not getting 120 PSI. That's why it's not working. Hey, boss, we need new filters for the compressor. We need to drain the tanks, or we need to service the compressor. So very, very cool, useful tool altogether there.
Especially in the wintertime, Josh. We just got done before we walked out checking the tires on the cars.
Yeah, it's that time of year. You got to check them at least once a week because, improper inflation on your tires, that's the best way to,
and
correct terminology is escaping me there, but premature wear on your tires. That's a great way to have that happen.
And this is cool because someone that has bad eyes like me, you got the screen that shows you versus sticking that little thingy.
Yep, and it comes with the rubber protector around the head there, so it's shock proof. All that good stuff there. Turning the page there. Blue Power wobble extension set. So those are trade-ins there, if I'm not mistaken. So you taking and trade in yours, it's up to the dealer as to how much trade-in value you get for the wobble extension set and the locking extension sets there. And then also fire department coffee, getting an honorable mention there. Veteran owned and operated coffee. You are able to purchase their product through us here at Cornwell on the truck. Got magnets down there at the bottom of the page. Continuing on to the next page. The 5-piece magnetic tool box tray set. That's a great set to have, especially if you really need to take and organize yourself. It's a really great set to have. That's a big seller as well. Moving over, got a pretty steep discount on our 31-piece 1/2-inch drive impact socket set. It takes and lists all the sizes that are going to be available through there. And then another big seller from the truck here, the 12-piece extra long star bit socket set. Not too many guys have these, but a lot of guys find themselves in need of them when they need them. So that's been a pretty big mover here off the truck as well. Miscellaneous Torx bits, things of that nature on there. What'd you have there, Roy?
I was pointing to the camera that it's this one, the 12 piece, and it's got the two sizes, the 1/4 and the
Yep.
3/8.
Yep.
That's super cool.
Yes, sir. It surely does. And then the triple square bit set there, the 8-piece. That's great for the foreign car guys, Volkswagens, big time. I'm told BMWs, Mercedes.
Yes.
Not sure about that though. I wasn't an auto guy, so don't quote me on that. Moving to the next page there, if we could, please. We got T-handle sets on sale. I always preferred to use those when I was doing valve adjustments on large diesels. I always preferred to use the T-handles as opposed to anything else because you know exactly how much torque you're putting on there. And your valves is not something that you want to over torque by accident, using an 8-12 inch ratchet with a socket on there. So really great deal on those guys. We look down to the bottom of the page there. These two have been very big movers as well. The titanium coated drive bit sets, very, very popular. I don't have any on the truck just because the two that I got were dropped off today. There's a lot more coming in and a lot more to be dropped off as well.
So Josh, for the viewers, these would be like stubby torques, but
yeah. So if you walk back there to the shelf, Roy, at the very end on the top magnetic rail, up right there in the plastic.
Okay.
If you want to take and pull that off, that'll be a good size comparison, but it is not product comparison.
So this is what
you can pull it out of the plastic there. So they're going to be about that tall there. But keep in mind that is not the product that's featured in the Flyer.
So the difference between here and this one are these like a metal? Is the metal?
It's the coating on there. Yep. And then those in the Flyer there are 11-piece set.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's nice that they come in this nice metal rail too.
Yep. Yep. Absolutely. The magnetic tray really helps out a lot. It is going to be a different magnetic rail that comes on the ones featured in the Flyer there. Any other questions on there?
And then on this page, page 6, this is new.
Which one are you pointing to, boss? The 6-piece micro slotted Phillips screwdriver set.
It says the iron driver set.
Yep. That's the iron driver set. That's not new. Just there's a new piece in there. So it's hard for me to see from the computer.
But it does show like there's a piece on the side of it.
Right. So the sets all the time before came with this same plastic holder there, but this slot was always left open. I was always left wondering what exactly was going to happen there, but now it's filled with the 4th tool there. So that's why it's being called new there. Yes, sir. Moving on to the next page. I should have been pulling products as we were going. I apologize. KXC 1900. So this is the photograph there for this top guy, KXC 1900. Can be a little bit misleading. This set is small. This set is large. So this product here is that product description there. But they are on sale, $20 off there. Nipex, you can't beat the brand or the quality or the warranty behind them.
And that's a fantastic price for all 3 of them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Got more pliers on sale there. 4-piece heavy-duty pick set. Those guys are very nicely marked down. Automatic center punches. The 8-piece hook and pick set. Those are marked down here for the month as well.
Wow, those are only $50. That's dirt cheap.
Yep. Yes, sir. If you guys do a lot of bolt removing, things of that nature, you're dealing with a lot of rusted stuff, I highly advise that you give these 2 products a very good look. Because, I mean, again, these are high movers off the truck simply because, guys will go and say, hey, the head snapped off. I can't get this bolt removed. Then they'll go and they'll borrow their friend's sets and bam, they are instantly sold.
Stud removers.
Yep. Pretty nice markdown on those. I believe it's right around $15 for the month here. Moving on to the next page there. Magnetic base and dial indicator set. And that's pretty well marked down, but they're pretty cheap to begin with there. 40-piece tap and die set. I believe that has your standard and metric sizes in there, as it's not labeled as one or the other. That should have both of them in there. You look all the way down to the bottom, the 25-piece screw extractor set. That is a doggone good set, and it's on sale. I mean, you should have every single size that you need encompassed within that single set there. Again, I had 3 of them today. 3 of them sold today. Got some, what are those? I've showcased the double swivel universal joints previously, so I'm not going to take any time on that. The 3-piece universal joint set. Those guys are on sale there too. Normally marked at $98. They're on sale for $75. Got some 1-inch sockets down here, and they are very well marked down. So if you were stalling for 1-inch sockets, now would be a good time to reconsider there. What else have we got here? We've got our air tools. As always, honorable mentions there. No new products there to speak of. Yeah, I just had a guy take and pick up the 1/2-inch flex angle head impact wrench. What was that? Yesterday. And he is highly impressed with it. Very, very happy customer. So I'd recommend giving that a shot as well there, because you can't always fit your full-size impact in when you need it.
So those would be good for the guys that are doing brakes. They can get behind the caliper and almost.
Hopefully you don't need a 1/2-inch for that, but sure. that is a lot of heat and cooling cycles there, so it's very, very possible that you would need that. If you want to go ahead and turn the page there, sir. We've got some more of our air tools and accessories featured. Not really going to go too in depth to any of those guys, if you don't mind, just because we do see them almost every flyer. We take a look at the next page there, page 11. There's a lot of lighting on sale. So now is a great time to go ahead and pick some of those guys up, just because they are very well marked down. It all depends on what your fancy is, what your need is, and you know, hopefully we'll be able to help you out there.
That little one is pretty cool, and they have them in 3 colors too.
Yep. What, the skinny guy there?
It's called the rechargeable neck lamp.
Oh, I don't carry any of those, but I think we've showcased these guys before here.
Guys,
Yep, that's one of them that are mentioned in there. Let's go ahead and turn to the next page if we could, please. Storage. These products are really shaping up to look very, very nice.
Yes. This is the first time for me seeing the locker, and I didn't know that they already come with the...
A lot of guys have been asking, you know, when are the lockers and hutches becoming available for the ARCAs? Just hold tight a little bit longer. They were due to be released, but, you know, due to issues found, they haven't released them yet. They want to make sure that it's an absolutely perfect product before you can get it. So just bear with us. We're going to get you squared away. I promise.
If you look at these 2 pages, Josh, I kind of like the look of the, see how the ARCA this side has the Cornwell logo and the logo versus just the name?
Yep.
I think that makes it more fancy.
I am a big fan of it as well. And I really like the look of the locker. Everything's right at the top. It's small, it's out of the way, and it's sleek. Absolutely. I'm very excited to see these things. So on the other page is the Elite Series. Turning the page there, we've got a lot of Diagnostics on sale here. A lot of Diagnostics. So if you've kind of been waiting and sitting back to see what's going to go on sale, what's not, now would be a good time to take a look and perhaps reconsider there, whether it's for you personally or the shop. Going to the next page, we've got more Diagnostics, 54-piece universal test connector kit. That's got nearly everything that you would need, that you would come up against there. Yeah, I mean, the magnetic retractable test leads. If you're going to buy test leads, I highly advise you get one with a magnetic base. just makes your life so much easier. You're not going to step on it and break your case or your crank. You know, you just take and magnetize it real quick. It's up, it's out of the way. You can't forget about it unless you do. Power Probe 3 Easies. They're on sale from $249.95 to $209.95. The smoke machines, they're marked down from $1,300 to $1,150. So you get a nice $150 price break there.
And that one even comes with the case.
Yep. Yep. And a lot of guys ask me, well, what should I refill this with? Baby oil. Yes. Baby oil. If we could turn the next page there, we've got more diagnostics and underhood going on. Relay bypass master kit. That's a great kit to have if you do a lot of electrical troubleshooting there. Very, very useful. 7-piece socket sensor socket set on sale from $130 down to $115. The inline spark checker kit, that's marked down from $36 to $30 there. The 6 and 12 volt battery and electrical system analyzer with printer. If you are a shop owner or a shop manager and you don't have something that takes and prints out exactly what that battery and starter system is reading, please reconsider and get one, because there's no better way to, for lack of a better term, Charlie Yankee Alpha cover your, there's no better way to do that than printing that receipt out and inserting it right there into your work order. That way, so that there's no question, you guys did it, you checked it, and the customer either yayed or nayed it. Also a very good way to keep track of your own stuff too.
That's true.
Yes, sir.
I do like that it does have print the
Yep, and the replacement paper rolls, I think they're like $1.50 a piece. So I constantly keep those guys in stock there.
And I think on the paper you can get those at Sam's Club, where they have the
I've tried to find them everywhere. Other than, well, I probably shouldn't say this, but other than Cornwell, and I can't find them anywhere else. None of the other rolls fit. So you know, us charging $1.50 is just really us getting our money back. We're not making a thing off of that, I promise. All right, moving on there to page 17. Still got the diagnostics going on. Lots of kits available on sale there. AC and cooling accessories. So you got your refractometer. That's marked down $15 for the month there. Your multi-purpose cleaning gun. Your coolant pressure and retention kit. That's a great thing to have there. It really, truly is, because that's all three needs encompassed into one tool. That's marked down from $439.95 to $395.95. So, yes, I would highly consider it. Absolutely. Any questions on those, Mr. Roy? All right, we'll move on. The pneumatic air-operated fluid evacuator. I feel like I can't talk today. That's a very good price. So if you've needed one for a while, I would highly advise that you reconsider. Pick one up now. We've not seen those go on sale for quite some time. I think the last time was like the spring. So we don't see those go on sale very often. Your fluid extractors, that's both sizes there. If you're looking for a larger fluid extractor, that is going to be the 1.5 liter fluid extractor. It is considerably larger than just the simply labeled fluid extractor there. Moving on, filter cap wrench sets, oil filter plier sets, heavy duty strap filter wrench. I sell a lot of those to the heavy duty diesel shops, just because, I mean, they're tough on their stuff. They eat right through them. So, yeah, go ahead and get with us and we'll get you squared away there. Ball joint remover sets, front end service sets, inner tie rod tool sets. You know, it goes on and on and on and on through this flyer here. This is a considerably thicker flyer than what we've had in the past. So the caster camber kit, I would highly advise that, you know, if you're having to, you know, mess with that stuff on a regular occasion, you give this a good look. It's a Lyle setup there, so you know that you're going to get your guarantee and your warranty. Got a bunch of pullers there. I keep the U-joint pullers in stock just because you never need one until you do. And then what do you do if you don't have it? So I keep those guys in stock at all times. Got even more undercarriage stuff on the rest of the page there. The wheel stud installer. That's been a very popular one here this month already as well. Your brake bleeder kit. Pneumatic brake caliper wind back tool kit. Universal hydraulic flaring tool set. That's a very nice thing to have when you need it. Don't always use it, but when you need it, you gotta have it. The 4-piece half-size metric flip socket set comes with the extension there, or is that the driver? I can't tell on the computer screen.
I think it's the extension.
It does look like an extension, but I can't hardly read the description. That's on sale from $54.95 to $47.95. So those are very nice to have as well. Any questions there, Mr. Roy? All right. Moving on, pages 20 and 21. For the body guys, we finally got a page for you fellas. Finally. So the mini squaring tram, that's very nice to have for body shops. A hand riveter tool. The Big Easy Wedge lockout set. That set is fantastic. Number one, because it's an entire piece. There's no screwing it together, so it's not going to break at those screw points. There's no built-in weak point on this tool. Also, in the description there, glow. It glows in the dark. You're going to be able to see that thing behind tinted windows. That's the only set of lockout kits that I sell on this truck, simply because they're tried and they're proven. Universal lift support clamps. You need help keeping that hood up for the customer's hood that just won't stay up. You know, watch your head there. And just pick one of these up for $12.95. Bumper sets, window holders, vehicle stands, bottle jacks. I mean, it continues to go on and on and on and on. Welding helmets, we've got those on sale here as well.
Pretty cool. I like that John Force.
Yes.
That helmet right there.
Yep. So, and then just so that I do mention this here, this is where the lineup starts. As you go up, the prices go up, as does the quality of your helmet. So
really
these
cool.
guys here, it'd be a good idea to take and set them out in the bright sun for 10 to 30 minutes before you know you're going to have to use it, just so that it's got that initial solar charge there. Then it shouldn't be such an issue for the arc to pick up and auto darkening begin. These guys all here are battery powered, so you should instantaneously have the auto darkening happen. You don't need to set those guys out in the sun. Any questions there, Mr. Roy?
No, this whoever has the John Force box, they can get the helmet to match it.
Yeah, exactly. We're starting to offer a lot more wraps with John Force involved too. So if you're a big NHRA fan, please let your dealer know, just because there is an incredible amount of stuff to take and accessorize your storage here now. Next page, I believe we should be on 22 and 23. This is all shop equipment, welding equipment, things of that nature. So if you're in the market for a welder, welding cart, anything like that, make sure you give these a good look. The air vacuum kit, that's a great kit to have, man. It really, really is. Because you don't have the entire, it's not a shop vac where you're tugging the thing along, as you go. It's just your air line and then the shop vac, or the air vacuum kit there. And these knives here, very, very cool looking knives. I'm a big fan of the Serbian cleaver. I got one for myself. It's pretty cool. A lot of guys are taking and ordering the Blue Dragon katana with stand. I want to emphasize here that we have been given notice that the swords here, they are a little bit delayed, but we should certainly have them in time for the holiday if you're buying them as a gift. But keep in mind, they're priced at $35.99, so it's more of a conversation starter than it is, slash and hacker. So just keep that in mind. Any questions there for you, Mr. Roy?
You're right. I was gonna say for $40 to buy a samurai sword.
I mean, it's really cool. Don't get me wrong, but don't go hacking a tree down and then complain, that the blade is wobbling in the handle or something. And then on the back there, got our 120 tooth ratchets. They're all on sale there. You got your 1/4 inch, your 3/8, and your 1/2 inch. So one thing to mention there, these 1/2 inch guys here, there is no locking detent on the swivel. So it's just a simple swivel head there. Just want to point that out there. I really love to see the locking swivels on there. Hopefully with time we will.
I think what makes these really cool too is that they're 120 teeth, so they're super smooth.
Yep, absolutely, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That does it for the December Flyer. Did you have any questions at all there?
No. Viejita, did you have any questions?
I'm sorry that I flew through it so briefly, but a lot of my customers have told me, dude, you've lost me after 7 minutes. So I don't know where we're at on time, but hopefully we're okay.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, and I'm glad that the guys got to see the hutches for the ARCA, because there's a lot of viewers that had asked for that.
One thing to note, these guys were featured, I don't know, August or maybe September, but I'm thinking it was August. Couldn't get them to you guys for the longest time. Here they are. We've got them now, finally. A lot of customers asked me, this week, did Christmas come early? Just because I told them, well, it'll probably be after Christmas by the time we get these. We've got them now.
Viejita, did you capture that part number?
No, probably not. I was moving it around a whole lot there.
It was kind of a distance. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So just to mention there, the November Flyer is still running until the end of the day tomorrow. So pricing is still available there. You want to order something last minute, let us know so that we can get the order in before midnight tomorrow. The Milwaukee Flyer is still active. The Equipment Flyer is still active. The Holiday Deals Flyer is still active. So, I mean, by my count, we've got 5 active Flyers right now.
Okay.
That will end at midnight tomorrow night. So, if you've been thinking about it, it's almost time.
Place the order.
Yep. One thing, Mr. ADD, I promise you, I got you, sir.
So there you have it, folks. So thank you for watching, and we would like to thank Josh for showing us the December Flyer and for letting us film on the truck. And we'll see you guys next Wednesday. Be safe. Thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Josh.
you, guys. Thank you, Mr. Roy. Appreciate you.
Sir.